Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Punt, punt. First carry out for Jason Blue. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
38.
Bill looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready, ready. 45, white.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
I should probably stop the head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the ground, this is Barkley. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Musa Odigizua there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
5-yard gain on the play.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back from possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
He fields it at the 8. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Got it. 10, ready. Cut.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. The ball's out. And the Eagles recover the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
On the ready. Here we go. Here we go.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Shot. 7-2. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, the tight end straight down the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Faster.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
52.
One quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Set. Cut. Red. 38. Set.
Now screen set up for Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
52 plus yellow. 22. Set.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught at the 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
On the ball. On the ball.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 4th TD grab of the season. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
seems ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Simone Clark there to get him down. 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
Go, Reed, go.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pickens, first catch, and that's good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
Again, here comes Blue. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Back down the field for Lamb. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go, set. Lightning 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he won't get away. Good attack there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league. and results in a negative play. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football at their own 23.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1.
At the 32-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd and short, they go with blue. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Wait. Let's go. Set.
On him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot and they're able to connect.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter.
37-yard line.
do now as they come up on 2nd and long. As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. Before he can even think about returning that ball.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Get ready, set.
On the ground, it's Blue. Big hole to the 30. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
And ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st down, Cowboys.
Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Black 40. 10, ready.
Again, it's Blue. Finds an alley to the 35. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. victory rail. Smash, red. Set, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ready. 60 red.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to Blue. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Cowboys.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That one swung out to Blue. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Putting the tight end in motion.
Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Good set.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. He'll get this ahead for about 3. That's Josh Campbell getting in there to make the play. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Dallas.
560. Let's go now. 45. White. 22 needle. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. That's caught by Lance.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
And he's in! Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Dallas.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
52 Bulls. Go pink. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 24-yard
He'll
line.
drop to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Right. 97. Right. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Ready?
First down. A gain of
Let's go
5.
now.
First down, Cowboys.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young kid.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Ready. Blue 32. Set.
Back to the air one more time. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty, because it ended up in a touchdown.
Let's
The
go.
Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a
At their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
Ready, break!
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
ball again to Barkley, running right. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Complete left side to Pickens. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That's deep for the back of the end zone.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
I got it. 70 Lions.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Donovan is a rocker. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 red. Ready?
They run straight ahead with blue, and it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Ready, break.
Here's 2nd and 9.
62. Let's go. Trouble, 38. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
10 black.
In motion, Lamb.
Set.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And
Here we go.
that's exactly what they've been able to do.
32. Set, huh?
Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Black, next 62 blaster. Hut, hut.
Out to his right. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. A gain there of 17.
Double.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll run with blue. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Smash, red. Cycle. Hut.
He has Hyatt complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable, so I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Down. 60 red. 60 red.
Motion man is Hyatt.
Ready, ready.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's heads number 40 on the season for him. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Go now. Set. Go.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Down. Red. 38. Close. 10. 6.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Ready, set.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
10 black. Ready.
A run now with McLaughlin. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Set.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yellow. 43. Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through